Welcome to Your Health.
3 ways to stop acid reflux naturally. How to stop acid reflux and heartburn. We examine the underlying causes of acid reflux and heartburn today, as well as what you can do to put an end to the agony and misery permanently. Contrary to common thought, the burning feeling you experience after having a lot of stomach acid, lower esophageal sphincter, less, failure causes acid reflux and heartburn by enabling stomach acid to splash into the esophagus. 90% of the time, hypochlorhydria, or low stomach acid, is the cause of less dysfunction. That's because the less must be signaled to close by sufficient stomach acid levels. Having too much food doesn't make you consume a whole meal or certain foods. Unfortunately, poor nutrition, stress, and aging all cause stomach acid levels to decrease. According to research, between 30 and 40% of men and women over 60 have little or no acid secretion, due to atrophic gastritis, a persistent stomach lining irritation. Untreated hypochlorhydria can lead to GERD, also known as gastroesophageal reflux disease, if heartburn occurs more than twice a week. Serious side effects like scarring, ulceration, and esophageal cancer can result from this. It's pretty common to have GERD. 20% of Americans, according to studies, are thought to have GERD. Other than heartburn, symptoms of acid reflux and GERD include regurgitation, swallowing problems, sore throats, dry coughs, hiccups, bloating, black intestines, nausea, vomiting, excruciating cramps, and pain while lying down. For many years, the medical community has prescribed antacids or acid blockers to patients with GERD and heartburn. Despite the fact that these medications can reduce symptoms, they don't deal with the underlying reason. Many users of acid blockers thus become dependent on them for the remainder of their lives. This is problematic because the adverse effects of these drugs may cause osteoporosis, bacterial infections, and damage to the kidneys and liver, among other issues. It's critical to comprehend the reasons why low stomach acid produces acid reflux in order to stop it at its source. When food enters the stomach, it produces hydrochloric acid, a potent acid with a pH range of 1.5 to 3.0. Gastric acid, commonly known as stomach acid, is crucial for breaking down food, especially proteins and meats. It contributes to the destruction of foodborne germs and generates digestive enzymes like pepsin. When gastric acid reaches the proper pH, the pyloric sphincter at the bottom of the stomach opens and allows the mixture of food, hydrochloric acid, and enzymes, known as chyme, to pass into the small intestine. Because the chyme will not be properly broken down if your stomach acid is low, a favorable environment for the growth of bacteria will result. These microorganisms consume the stomach fermenting carbohydrates. Food that hasn't been properly digested and bacterial proliferation result in increased stomach pressure. The only way for the body to release pressure when there is too much pressure in the stomach but the pH isn't acidic enough for the pyloric sphincter to open is by opening up the less. The symptoms of heartburn and acid reflux, which are sometimes mistaken as high stomach acid, are brought on by pressure being released into the esophagus. Even if your stomach acid level is low, it will hurt or be uncomfortable if it passes from your stomach to your esophagus in any proportion. This is because stomach acid was never intended to be handled by your esophagus. The less weakens and becomes leaky when this occurs frequently, which exacerbates the issue. Low stomach acid causes inflammation in the body as a whole and in the digestive tract. Chronic inflammation harms your small intestine, impairs nutrition absorption, raises your risk of food intolerances, initiates SIBO, and results in leaky gut. You may now be wondering what causes low stomach acid. Low stomach acid can be caused by many different things, including as aging, poor diet, chronic stress, chronic inflammation, medications like antacids and proton pump inhibitors, PPLS, and vitamin shortages that prevent the production of stomach acid. Hypothyroidism that is left untreated is another reason for low stomach acid. This is due to the fact that stomach acid production depends on thyroid hormone. It may be more difficult for your stomach to create acid if you have an H. pylori infection, a stomach bacterial infection. This can result in SIBO and poor iron and vitamin B12 absorption. The following 3 techniques will help you boost stomach acid and prevent acid reflux, heartburn, and GERD. Betaine HCl is an acidic version of betaine that functions similarly to stomach hydrochloric acid. Take 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, ACV, to check whether your stomach lining is prepared before taking HCl supplements. ACV encourages the development of stomach acid. If you have gastrointestinal burning, you should wait before taking supplements. Instead, to enhance your digestion, take a tablespoon of ACV with each meal for 4 to 6 weeks. Water until you can tolerate it. Dilute it. You are prepared to take 1 to 2 betaine HCl pills together with a meal. This lessens bloating and pain following the consumption of protein-rich foods. You might need to gradually reduce your dosage after first increasing it until no longer experiencing burning or pain.
Join the conversation in the comments below as we share our experiences and tips for healthy happiness. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give a big thumbs up and subscribe for more refreshing content like this. You'll be healthy. Check out the next video.